StarCraft, 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 StarCraft. I've got StarCraft for you, my dear compassionate viewers of StarCraft. I've got StarCraft, a lot of StarCraft. I've got so much StarCraft for you today that you're going to be amazed by the level and the amount of StarCraft that I'm bringing to you today. Honestly, it's a lot of StarCraft, and by this level of gameplay of StarCraft, you will be absolutely amazed. So yeah, this is a game between Art Protoss, who's also known as Legend EviL, and ViperClass, who's known as AC. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's spelled ASY. He's playing a purple Protoss. He's up against the teal Terran, played by Art Protoss. And there is a white guy right there. White Terran. He's observing. So let's just throw him out of the game. Oh, he's got both of them allied, so I cannot turn his vision off, sadly. So, ViperClass is starting off with a very early gas, doing some very unique build that I'm pretty sure nobody has ever seen before. Gateway, Forge, mining with 3 probes from the gas. Meanwhile, Art Protoss starting off with the double barrack start. I think we'll be seeing a 3rd barrack coming out just a little bit once he gets that SCV spawn and rolling through the production area. There it is, building the barracks. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what will be the strategy of ViperClass. There is the photon cannon. That's a very early photon cannon. I mean, you never know. Maybe it's gonna get rushed by a Zerg, 6 pool, mine pool, whatever. Maybe just an early SCV scout is gonna find him and make a bunker at his main, but nothing of that sort just yet. There's a cybernetics core. There is a single zealot in production. He's throwing down some pylons. Art Protoss just has his 2nd barracks finished. His 3rd barrack is very close to finishing, and there is a supply depot. And I was just gonna scout the map with his units. There's the Marine scouting, there's the SCV scouting. SCV went for a cross-map scout. That is so he can get scout over the middle and immediately know where the enemy, whether the enemy is doing a mid build or not. So that option is out of the way. Now it's just gonna scout the chokes of every single spot, because I'm sure he assumes that his enemy is going for a choke, considering he hasn't been found yet. And they have found each other, so the Marine dies, the lead's now moving out, and there's a very quick and early robotic facility. I'm not sure if he saw the robotic facility, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It all depends on whether he clicked on it or not, but he saw the cybernetics core, so I assume that he knows that it's either going to be a Citadel of Doom into a Templar's archive, or a robotic facility into a Reaver drop, or maybe a Reaver push on the front. I'm not entirely sure. We don't really see that too often on the Western map. The Koreans love to do it, but Western players, they don't really do it that often, going for a frontal Reaver push, which is pretty much the staple strategy for the Koreans. And now ViperClass is scouting the map because he hasn't scouted with the probes. He's used all of his probes to help his economy stay a little bit bigger than it would have been if he pulled that probe off the scout. So he's scouting with the zealots now, and I think he's gonna find where Art Protoss is located very soon. Art Protoss now starting a bunker at the front, getting a choke up there as a fact. There's an engineering bay. Engineering bay is finished. He's got 2 SCVs sent off to the sides, another one sent off to the side on the top side. So he's gonna be starting his turrets because he knows that a shuttle is out, or should be out, or he's expecting Dark Templars. Either of the two. There is the Marine. The Marine goes in. The Marine sees the shuttle. It's gonna die to the cannon, but it's getting Art Protoss all the information he needs. Thanks, Mr. Marine. He's got him all the valuable information. So the turrets are all being thrown down on the sides. There's a lot of turrets being thrown down on the sides very early, even before the 5-minute mark. But if this is a drop, and a drop is going to tie to the turrets, then that early investment is definitely worth it, though it does cost him a lot of mineral and income. put all those turrets down on the side, because that's 5 SCVs making turrets all around his base that aren't mining anything at all. But we'll just have to wait and see. He's going for the... He's either going for the front, or he's going to fly it all the way here to the side and go for a side drop instead of a drop from the top. And he flies into the bunker range. The bunker sees it. Marines move out, but the Marines immediately pull back because they don't want to lose Marines to whatever is inside the shell. He's scouting the side, looking if he can get it in as a drop. But there are turrets all the way around the base, so the only option he has is going for the front and going for the push. He kills the SCV and he's going to kill the bunker behind it. And is it in front range of the tank? It's not in range of the tank. And another Reaver is about halfway done inside his base. He's on 7 gateways now. 7-1 is almost about to finish. Just making a lot of zealots. He's going for... Is he waiting for... Yes, he was waiting for the zealot lags to finish before going for the frontal push. Art Protoss is very, very small. He's not consistently pumping out Marines. More is he pumping out tanks. He's even gotten almost supply stuck there. This might be a result of pulling off so many SCVs pretty early on to make those turrets on the side, although the turrets did end up preventing a drop. Although I would have loved to see him defend against a drop with just Marines and Stim upgrade. Because now he has barely any Marines, his mass is very small, and I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to play out, because he loaded up a second Reaver into the shuttle and he's going for a frontal attack, I assume, because that's the only option he has. Speed Zealots, there is a second tank on, the third tank is also out. He hasn't been making any Marines at all for quite a while, and he's going to use 2 Marines to take down. He tries to repair it, tries to repair the barracks, but the barracks is going to go down to the 2 Reavers, firing at it in rapid succession, and 2 tanks are sieging up. And the Reavers are just outside of them. They are inside the tank range. He's going to load both Reavers up, so both Reavers are still alive. He's going to send the Zealots in. The Zealots are going to walk in. I think this is actually quite a nice block he's got there with the tank blocking access, and the Zealots are walking around the bunker. All tanks are going down. He still has a single Reaver left inside the shuttle. He drops the Reaver out. The Reaver is going to take a good shot down on the bunker. He's focusing down the Reaver with the tank. The tank is not going down. The Reaver goes down before the tank goes down, and now all the Zealots have cleared out units and Marines around the bunkers, and there are 4 Marines inside the bunker. The bunker is getting repaired. He will be able to take down the bunker. Only a single SCV repairing it, and the 4 Marines inside of him do not do enough damage to kill the Zealots before they kill the bunker. And now a lot of Marines. Actually, he only has 3 Marines left inside his entire base. He's building bunkers all around his base very quickly, but there's a lot of Zealots just streaming into the base of Art Protoss. ViperClass, you are doing something amazing. Though I also have to admit that Art Protoss really played it on the low ball. Really small choke, really small amount of units, and very conservative with spending his minerals. That was ViperClass is just running his Zealots in and clearing out the sides, clearing out the bunkers, pulls back from the mayhem that is next to Art Protoss' base, where all the SCVs were blocking access to Marines, and now he's killing the Marines because the SCVs pulled back, and the Marines are no longer protected by the SCVs. He's killing the SCVs. This is a complete chaos, and very hard to manage for Art Protoss, and the tank has finished its overall finish, but the tank is now locked in. Well, it's firing away happily, and he killed the machine shop at the factory. And now the Zealots are gonna fire down on the Zealots, on the SCVs, and more Zealots are being produced inside, and there is a Reaver and the shuttle have finished inside the ViperClass base. ViperClass picks them both up, and these Zealots at the front will also be sent in just a little bit. And he is making a new wall at the front to prevent any more Zealots from coming in, but there's just way too many Zealots already inside of Art Protoss' main base, and there comes the Reaver inside the shuttle. The Reaver guns out, and it gets a good shot off, and it kills at least 10 Marine SCVs, and even more SCVs are gonna go down, and there are no SCVs left for Art Protoss to bind with. He has 43 minerals. Art Protoss taps out, doesn't call the GG, he leaves, and ViperClass wins the very quick Protoss versus Terran win against Legend EviL, a player not many players outside of Korea can even beat in a PvT. And that's a very, very good job by ViperClass, going for the frontal Reaver push, running his Zealots in, Though I have to admit, Art Protoss had a very, very small amount of units on his side, making it harder for him to hold that frontal attack. But I really like this build from ViperClass, although it does seem very risky at the start, because it's only relying on a single cannon in the front or a single cannon in the back, and a very small amount of zealots, like a single gateway zealot pump. So a counterattack would have been really, really good against it. And I actually think that Art Protoss might have been able to pull off the counterattack because he was right next to him. But the lesson, I think, is don't play too conservative against a specific build. Though maybe it's also because maybe Art Protoss had no idea what the hell ViperClass was going to do, because this build seems very puzzling, because it can go into a Citadel of Adun in a Tempest Archive, or it can go into a very fast Reaver. It's anything the Protoss player wants to do. And if something goes wrong, if something goes wrong for the Terran, they're gonna get gutted by whatever the Protoss can throw at them. Dark Templars, Reavers, anything at all. It's a pretty exciting game. Hope you enjoyed it. And forgive me for the little rambling at the end. And thanks for watching.